Derby All-Star Game. Pardon me while I fix my microphone. There we go. So right now the skaters are having their gear checked, making sure they've got all their equipment on safely. Helmets, mouth guards, elbow, knee pads, wrist guards. And the equipment is functioning properly. Safety is a critical piece of playing flat track roller derby, especially with these junior skaters too. You're in for a treat tonight. We've got skaters from Central Alberta, local Edmonton skaters. Oh, people cheering for them. If there's someone on this track you know, you're allowed to make some noise right now. Oh my. Come on, parents and family and friends, make a little noise. That's a bit better. All right, once the gear check is done, we're just going to be a moment away here from doing some introductions. And then we'll have Team Black versus Team White, a junior all-star game. And if you're new to flat track roller derby, we will help explain the game as we go along. It doesn't take long to get right into this game. My name is Mac the Mouth. I'm an announcer here this weekend. And starting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. is our first game of the Canadian National Championships. We have teams here from the Central, the West, and the Atlantic region battling for first place in Canada. And this is the first ever Nationals too, so you're in for a treat this weekend. You'll definitely want to come back down here to check it out. The action tomorrow is going to be intense. Also, following the juniors game, we're going to have a all-star game with some skaters from all over the Alberta region as well too. You want to stick around for that as the adult skaters take to the floor for some more action as well. But first off, the juniors. Once we get their gear checked, we'll be back in 1 minute. How you doing? You can go eat, man. Totally up to you. Yeah, but you can eat and come and help me with the adult all-star game or the second half. Like, I know you just scrambled in here. It's going to be, I'll fumble along, right? Yeah, but I know what it's like to show up and not eat. You should eat. I think we're ready to roll. Well, I think that's enough waiting around. We've checked all the gear. I think it's time to introduce our skaters for tonight in our black and white junior all-star game. Feel free to make some noise as we introduce them. And we're going to start with the K97 Classic Rock team. They're all dressed in black. Why don't you stand up, ladies? Get up at the edge of the track there. Team Black. Team Black, get on your feet. Get to the edge of the track. You're the home team, and we're going to introduce you first. Are you ready, K97? Classic Rock. Wearing MM9. For black, it's Morgan Mayhem. Morgan, get out there. Oops, I got my colors backwards. Sorry, we're doing the white team first. Well, it must be roller derby. Wearing number 666, Shelly Helly. The captain for the K97 team, number 9, Demented. Wearing P3, it's Gene Evil. Oh, she looks evil. Number 24, Lemon Drop. Lemon Drop. Wearing 911 in white, it's White Poison. White Poison. Number 15 for the K97 team, Minnie Meanie. Number 89, Emski Hammer. It's hammer time. Number 33, Sniper Girl. Number 13, Marilyn Monroe. Look at her roll. Number 23, the Energizer Bunny. The Energizer Bunny. Number 71, Punk Floyd. Punk Floyd. Good name, Punk Floyd. Number 10, Vegan Demon. A healthy roller derby girl. And number 12, did Amini make it? Amini? No, yes? No, all right. Coaching staff for K97 is Sour Cherry and Tie-Dye. Way to go, coaches. That's your K97 team. Now we'll introduce the home team in black, Jurassic Forest. Wearing number 75, Genosaurus Rex. She brought family. Wearing number 11.3, it's Pio de Pippi. Wearing 05, Hailstorm. Wearing QT Party, number 2, Cutie Pati. Cutie Patootie. I got it. Cutie Patootie, very nice. Wearing number 7, James Blonde. James Blonde. Wearing 112 for Jurassic, Monstar. Monstar. Number 13, Scream Soda. Number 14, Badass Betty. Wearing number 90, Firecracker. Firecracker. 51 in black is Punch Buggy. Punch. Number 6, Kenny Chaos. Jurassic Park, number 32, Chewbacca. The force is strong with her. Wearing XOXO, it's Gossip Hurl. And number 30 for Jurassic Park, Honor Roller. Honor Roller. Nice. Coaching for Jurassic, Chariot of Fire and Frex. Give a wave, coaches. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the All-Star Juniors. The game is about to start. Who did I miss? Oh. I didn't know that. Nobody told me that.
He's the only boy.
Shit. Okay.
It happens every time.
Okay, well, someone should say something. Okay, cool. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Okay. Got it. Well, we're going to start. So the two skaters behind that line are the jammers with the stars on their helmets. They've got to get through the pack clean, just like the black skater did, and that's Genosaurus Rex. Genosaurus Rex is the first jammer through the pack. She's now in a position to score, which means every skater she passes on a white shirt, she earns a point for her team, and she just earned 4. 2, you can see as she passes the skater, she's earning points. And before the white jammer got to the pack, she put her hands on her hips to call off the jam. So the importance of getting lead jammer means you control the clock. A jam is 2 minutes long maximum. And this is our second jam getting ready to start. That's Lemon Drop in white, wearing 24. And it looks like James Blonde is back there. Those are your 2 jammers for each team. Their blockers in front of them are going to try and help get them through the pack without committing any penalties. And the first jammer to get out of that pack, and we're looking for a jammer to get out. The referee will indicate. Referee's indicated by putting his hand up and pointing that is your lead jammer. That's Lemon Drop, the lead jammer for white. So now Lemon Drop has an opportunity here to score some points for every skater in a black shirt that she passes by their hips. Every time she passes a skater, she gets a point. And you can see that the black jammer's out of the pack now too. She can score as well, but the beauty of being lead jammer is you can call the jam off. And she's doing that right now. Right before, very tactically sound. She stopped the jam before the black jammer arrived to collect some points. And then both teams have 30 seconds to set up the next jam, unless the man in the black shirt puts his hands on his deltoids, and that means there's an official timeout. Or he's working out. I think he's just trying to get a little more ripped for the summer. But it's actually a timeout. This means the officials are just clarifying a call. This is just making sure the referees have everything clear. You'll notice that both teams can have up to 4 blockers in their pack. The white team has 1 skater in the penalty box. Where is our penalty box? Anyway, oh, there it is. And the black team apparently has 2 blockers in the penalty box because they're short skaters. The ways you get penalties in this game is if you shove someone from behind, if you hit anyone in the spine. There's a lot of protected areas on the back in this sport. You're allowed to make contact on the shoulder and the hips. What we call sort of the bra straps area and out. That's for boys and girls playing derby, like Chublaka there. Our one lone gentleman out there to make this a co-ed bout. Attaboy, Chublaka. He's jamming in black, by the way. So you can make contact from about the shoulder blades out, on the shoulders. The front of the body is all legal contact, but the back of the body is not legal contact. So if you accidentally run up behind someone and knock them down from behind, you will go to the penalty box for 1 minute. So a penalty lasts 1 minute. Oh, thanks for applauding for my speech. I appreciate that. The penalty box is over between the benches over here with some handsome people standing behind it with stopwatches in their hands. They're actually timing the penalties. And the penalty only runs during game play. So between the jams or during a timeout right now, the clock doesn't run. And we have a scoreboard right up here behind us. There's 28 minutes and 13 seconds left in our first half. We play 2 30-minute halves. And it's currently 5-4 for the K97 team in white here at our Junior All-Star event. We want to thank K97 as well for helping to sponsor this event tonight. We've got a lot of sponsors we'll be calling out over the weekend. But having Junior Derby followed by some of the Adult Derby All-Stars later this evening, you'll definitely want to stick around for that as well. Our head referee, Pam Terra, is now talking to the 2 coaches, and they're just clarifying a call. So when the one whistle goes, those 2 skaters with the stars on their helmets, they're the jammers. They can leave and skate through that pack, and as long as they get through, the first one to get through clean and legally, so you can't just shove everybody down. You got to skate through the pack clean. We'll get lead jammer. And of all those referees, I know this seems like there's a lot, but 2 of them are in charge of just watching the jammers. And they will signify by pointing at the jammer and putting their hand in the air that that's the lead jammer. And lead jammer is a really important position because that allows you to have control. You can end the jam. If, for some reason, there is no lead jammer, which is rare but can happen, they skate for a full 2 minutes. And it must have been a really critical timeout. I think it's time to make some noise for the volunteer that cleans up water on the track. Thank you for keeping the track safe and dry. Got it. All right, just got clarification from Jeff Timus Prime, one of our referees. So when the players are sent to the penalty box, they have to leave the track, skate to the penalty area in the same direction of play. They can't skate backwards. They've got to skate in the same direction of play. When they arrive at the penalty box, they have to arrive gently and sit down. They can't come in and crash into the chairs or get in the way of an opposing player. If they do, they will receive another penalty. And apparently someone went into the penalty box too hard and received another penalty. Now they're going to have to sit there and think about what they've done and probably have to talk to their parents later about it on the drive home. All right. Let's end the official review. The suspense is killing us. Because I know Sniper Girl and Chublake just want to get it going. That whistle means we're going to start here. We'll wait for the timer. So listen for that first whistle. That's what sends all the skaters. That allows those jammers the opportunity to get through. They're on their way. Oh, Sniper Girl quickly through the pack, gets lead jam. Chublake gets knocked out in the back of the pack. He's got a tough pack to get through. Now Sniper Girl is in a good position to catch some points here. Right through the pack, Sniper Girl picks up 5 points for that. She gets a point for every blocker and 1 point because they still had the jammer. But Chublake is out of the pack now. Make some noise. Come on, let them know you're out there. Sniper Girl again through the pack. That'll be 4 more points. She scored 9 points on that. Right, so the first pass through the pack, you don't get points. It's the second time she comes around that she starts collecting points. So she collected 9 points on that jam. Chublake couldn't get there in time, and she ended the jam by calling it off because she had lead jam. Good effort there by Chublake. It's tough getting beaten up by all those ladies out there. Our timer yelling how much time's ready before the whistle blows. Lemon Drop runs down the inside of the track and has lead jam again for the K97. But not far behind her is our jammers also out for Jurassic. Looks like Punch. That's Punch Buggy, number 51. As the pack goes by our location here in the corner, they're heading down the main straightaway into turn number 1. Lemon Drop quickly turns off the jam and calls it off. And again, both teams have 30 seconds to get their players out on the track and set for the next jam. These have been very quick jams. Each one of these is called a jam. There's typically anywhere from 15 to 20 and a half, depending on how long they go. These have been very quick, short jams, so we could have quite a few here in the first half. As K97 takes a 14-point lead. The other good thing about Derby is leads can change very, very quickly. As a white jammer tries to get out, we're looking for a penalty. Oh, and you saw the referee cross his arms and put them over his head. That is a cut major. And it was given to the player with the stripe on her helmet. That is known as the pivot. Sniper Girl getting a cut major. But Demented, captain of the Classic Rock K97 team, is out of the pack as your lead jammer. She's in the pack scoring points. She's on her way through. She's looking at her bench and again puts her hands to her hips to signal to call off the jam, not allowing the black jammer to get any points. So cutting is a penalty where if I push you off the track, you can't jump back on the track in front of me. You have to enter in behind me. You can't improve your position if you're pushed off the track. You must come back in behind the players that pushed you off. If you improve your position by one player on the opposing team, you get a major penalty and you go to the box for that. That's called cutting. But again, K97 with lead jam. That means they've got control. Looks like Mini Meanies, your lead jammer in white. Jurassic's doing a good job. Nice jump through the inside there by Meanie. And bench is telling her to go chase her down and get some more points. We got a jammer race coming up to the pack here. You can make some noise for these ladies out here if you like. Oh. She thought she could get a few more points there, but called it off quickly. That's Gene Evil. And Chublake, your jammers at the back of the pack. If you're down at that end, you probably can't see them because I think they're shorter than all the blockers. So please make sure you make some noise for these jammers as they're going to fight their way through this pack. Let's see who gets out first. It's Chublake. Oh, he takes a knee, gets back up on his skates. Chublaka just has to get around one more skater. Is he going to make it? He does! Oh, and Gene Evil's out of the pack as well, too. Make some noise for these jammers. All right, Chublaka needs to get some points here for the K97s. He's got a little bit of time before Gene Evil gets there. He's looking for a path to get through. He's trying the outside. Oh, he gets pushed out of bounds nicely. Look at Chublaka get up on his toe stops and run back into that pack, but it's Gene Evil that comes out with 4 big points for the K97s. Gene Evil, nice job. Chublaka. Oh, Chublaka. Got a cut major because he stepped him back into the track a little too early. And this is what we call a power jam, kind of like a power play in a hockey game, because the player that can score points for Black is sitting in the penalty box for 1 minute. And that means that the only team on the track that can score right now is the white team, because they're the only team with a jammer. So we always like to call this a power jam. You got to encourage Gene Evil when she goes by. Make some noise for her as she comes by. She can hear you. Gene Evil. So now the Black blockers just want to do everything they can to keep that jammer behind them and not let her pass. So they're going to try and slow her down and keep her busy until their jammer gets back on the track. Gene Evil looking for some daylight. Boy, she's got a blocker she's got to get by. Badass Betty's not going to give her a lot of room. But Gene Evil's slippery. She's looking for some help from her white blockers as the pack comes into turn 3. Gene Evil races to the outside. I bet you she got 4. Oh, she got 5 more points. Gene Evil. Nice skating by Gene Evil. Now, because the Jurassic Jammer, the penalty did expire. Couldn't see the box from my position. So they get to put their jammer back out. Oh, and a timeout. Or a whistle, anyways. An official timeout. Yeah, oh no, it's a team timeout. As you can see, our timekeeper is doing the deltoid workout and then pointing at the bench that called the timeout. So that means that Black has called a timeout. Or perhaps it's an official review. Actually, I think it's an official review. So as a coach, you're allowed 2 timeouts and 1 official review per half. So an official review would be, I want to question the validity of a penalty, or I thought we got 4 points and you only gave us 2. So they'll go out and talk to the referees and they can have it officially reviewed. And I believe that's what's going on right now, because the coach from the Black bench, Chariot Fire, has gone out and told the referees what she'd like to have reviewed. And I believe it was the penalty on their jammer for the cut major. The referees huddle up and talk about it, and also where they're going to meet for the after party. And then the head ref will come back and tell the coaches the outcome of the official review. It's like video review, but faster, because it's only based on memory, not on video. The skaters are on the line, set up, and more than happy to get started. An official review has no time limit on it. A team timeout has a limited time, but an official review takes as long as it takes until the officials have reviewed. And it appears they have. Pam Terra, our head referee, is probably going to explain the officials right now, and I'll get an update for you shortly.
Black team, they got cut track overturned on the jammer coming out of the box.
Okay. Well, a successful official review, I believe. Jeff Demis Prime came over just to let me know the outcome. I just want to make sure that the benches have heard the outcome before I announce it. All right, the outcome of the official review was the penalty to the black jammer was overturned. Which means they decided as a group that the call was made in error. So that was a successful official review.
Yeah, she's in that far corner. She's set up almost opposite to us. Pivot Star's got a booth there. Well, she was already coming. I had leftover vacations in the pool. I had to burn, so I told Data, so I'm jumping in the car and driving down to, and I drove her yesterday. And then Bob got tossed as an order wasn't allowed. Bob Knox was allowed in the country, so suddenly I was in charge of the announcers. Total field. Worked out good though.
Nothing like having conversations when there's open mics around. Anyways, the outcome of the official review is black was correct. Doesn't take away the fact that they lost their jammer on the floor for the amount of time, nor does it take the points away. But gosh darn it, she proved a point. And we get time to wipe off the track, and let's get the next jam started. As the K97s have a large lead right now, it's time for the Jurassic team to get their jammer out of the pack and get some lead jams, but it's the white team again with lead jam. And when you have lead jam, you have control. Good blocking in the pack there. Emsky Hammer, a tough blocker on that white K97 team. Jumps through the pack to pick up 5 points as well. That looks like it's Morgan Mayhem, your jammer for K97. And now a nice work around the outside. Finally frees up the jammer. That's Scream Soda out of the pack. Good patience by Scream Soda to wait for her blockers to make some room for her so she got out of the pack and she's on her way. Morgan Mayhem calling off the jam. Taking points for that team. Very tactical game being played by the K97s right now. They're just taking their points. As long as you continue to get lead jam, you definitely have control in a game. So it's time for Jurassic to get their jammer out of the pack. And the skater that's up to do that this time is Genosaurus Rex. Genosaurus taking a few strides back from the jam line. Up against Sniper Girl in white. Genosaurus Rex, it looks like it works. She's out of the pack. She's got lead jam. As Sniper Girl is still held up in the pack, and it's time for the black team to block that jammer out. Oh, a nice block in the pack as well to Springer by the pivot. That's Shelly Helly, the pivot for K97's. Nice block, but there's a good skate by Genosaurus Rex to get some points on the board for Jurassic Forest. Taking the score 49-11. They can get back in this game. They get lead jam a few times here. They'll chip away at that lead very quickly. And Hailstorms up against Lemon Drop to go get some points for the respective teams. Hey, Dick Pounder.
Oh, hey, Mac.
Now go.
Hey, Mac. How you doing?
Good.
All right, so how's this junior roller derby going? The future of the sport right here.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see the strategy and how tactically they're playing here. And again, Jurassic's got lead, which they desperately need to get some points here.
Well, looks like a pretty solid white wall in the back, but she finds that outside, squeezes through. 4 big points for black team.
Their bench tells her to keep going. They've got faith in their pack. They're going to hold up that jammer, and they do. They're still holding up that jammer in white. She just gets out of the pack now, so there's opportunity to get another set of 4 points there. She does. She's through the pack. That was Hailstorm. Nice skating by Hailstorm. Make some noise for these skaters. Come on.
Some socks too.
Just so you're aware, Dick, everything, even 10 feet from these mics, it's all being heard over the stream. So
Well, that's okay.
I don't want to hear about your socks.
Oh, that's all right. Last year at Flat Track Fever, people heard about more than that. So here we go. The White Jammer, number 19. Through with Lee Jam. She comes around on her scoring pass. Oh. Makes it through. 5 big points. Grand slam.
That's demented, actually.
For Demented.
Yeah, that's demented. So they've added a 1 to the back of her shirt. You know why? Because of Morgan Mayhem's numbers, MM9.
Oh, yes. We can't have the same number.
That's
there she is
confusing.
through again. Another 5 big points for Demented.
Another grand slam, and the K97 team has brought the pack to a complete stop because they got that much faith in their jammer. She's just going to push them forward.
Oh, it looks like Demented got a forearm major, pushing the other blocker to the ground with her forearm. That's going to send her to the penalty box. Going to be that was a short power jam. We're going to have another short power jam for Black as the Black jammer comes out of the penalty box as soon as the other sits.
Well, Molly's back on the track not Molly, sorry, pardon me. Demented's back on the track very quickly as well. She's only sitting as long as the previous jammer sat and gets points. Nice blocking by Chu Block, trying to get that jammer through.
Yeah, nice little push on Sniper Girl. Her size doesn't matter. She's got heart. She's going to try and stop anything she can. There we go. Demented back through with another 5 big points for Jurassic Forest. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Look at that. I was here a little bit late.
Well,
but
actually,
I'm getting back up to speed.
And we always take the utmost precautions. If there's ever an injury or even if someone's winded or injured or whatever the case may be, that's why everyone takes a knee and we just stop the play. Now you can give her a big hand. Looks like everyone's going to be okay.
Well, these girls are young enough that their bones are still bendy. All right, so you don't get that.
Unlike your brittle snap.
Yes. Yeah. Us old folks.
It's like Lego. You lose a piece and that's it. So we got White Poison on the line in white. Yes, for K97, White Poison. And in the big number 7, that's James Blonde for Jurassic Forest.
Oh, James Blonde. I was supposed to give her a big shout out from her auntie, Trashy. So there go the jammers looking for those hold. James Blonde trying to find one, hitting that wall of white up the front.
All right, Jurassic gets their jammer out and gets lead. They've only had a few this period, but they can definitely get some points back if their pack can hold it up. And Badass Betty almost pushes that jammer out, but nice work by White Pain to get out of the pack. Good skating by James Blonde. She's out of the pack. And her bench tells her to call it off before the White jammer approaches and can score any points. Nice jam by the Jurassic Forest.
A little bit of hit it and quit it, get through, pick up those 4 points. keep your opponent off the board and chip away at that lead.
Well, that's what K97's done out of the gate, but now Jurassic is starting to chip away. Jurassic Forest.
So we got Hailstorm and Demented out there as our jammers. Demented making it through first for the K97 team. She's got lead jam.
Nice push out of the pack. Shelly Helly pushed her jammer out of that pack to grab those 4 points and call off the jam. Nice assist there by Shelly Helly.
They're super hot.
Not unlike Ivan, they're super hot, the microphones.
So, a big round of applause for all our volunteers that have helped bring this together. We're here really early this morning, putting up this floor, making sure it stays dry for the skaters. So we got Chu Block, for... okay, hang on a second. Black is Jurassic Forest.
Jurassic Forest, yeah, I know. Jurassic Forest and Black, that's Chu Blockia. Lots of lateral movement. He's trying to get out of that pack. He's up in the front. If you make some noise, he'll get out of that pack. Come on, cheer him on. They need to get lead jam. They got to get some points in control. Meanwhile, who's hitching a ride in the back there with the K97 team? Yes!
That's
Chu Blockia.
Chu Blockia through with lead jam. Gene Evil still stuck in that pack. Good job by the Jurassic Forest blockers to hold her in the pack as Chu Blockia makes his scoring pass.
Still blocking the jammer. This is shaping up well for some points for Jurassic. Oh no, she's out of the pack now, but Jurassic's still got a chance to put some points on the board here.
Yeah, it looks like Energizer Bunny goes into the box for a forearm major.
Uh-oh.
So we got some 4-on-3 pack action.
Oh, look at that. He's passed the ball for points. He calls it off.
I love junior roller derby.
Chu Blockia. Nice job, Chewy. Is that how it goes?
Something like that.
Something like that. I'm going to get a text for that one. And that show means 5 seconds. That's our timer, keeping time. Out of the pack again, Jurassic has lead jam.
Oh, that's it. Not too far behind her. Hot on her quads. M-Ski Hammer for the K97 team.
I believe that's Hailstorm 05. It is. Hailstorm on the outside takes the pass and calls it off. Another hit and quit as Jurassic Forest slowly scrapes its way back.
Well, Forest is kind of a big garden, right?
Somewhat, yes. Just under 11 minutes left. 46-point difference.
Oh, there's the scoreboard.
It's just off to your left. Oh, again, Jurassic through the pack here. They've made some adjustments at the bench. Calls it off quick. Because both jammers are right beside each other, better to call it off than to risk giving up any points. Good call there from the bench. Good call by Jurassic Forest.
A good play by Minnie Meanie, who was out there jamming for K97 to make sure that she stayed on. Who was our jammer for Jurassic Forest there?
Not sure, but Scream Soda's on the line right now for Jurassic Forest.
All right, Scream Soda up against
Morgan Mayhem, you bet.
There we go, both jammers jockeying for position, trying to find those holes. Morgan Mayhem almost through one last blocker. She's getting a rough time. And there she is, through with the lead jam.
Another nice block at the front of the pack by Shelly Helly to spring that jammer. Shelly's had a few already. Oh, they're passing the star. Now, one thing the jammer can do is they can pass the star to the opposing, to their pivot. I mean, and the pivot is wearing the solid stripe on their helmet, and that's just what they've done. Shelly Helly's passed the star and picked up 4 points.
Yeah, I think they probably did that because they've got one of the bigger blockers for Jurassic Forest out there, Shelly Helly being a strong blocker, jammer pivot herself. She can take the hits. So she's going to trust.
Just drew a cut major.
Just drew a cut major. She was going to trust that she would take that hit, but she got knocked out and went back in front of the other blocker.
Nice work by Genosaurus Rex to create that cut. And that cut takes the white jammer to the penalty box, which puts Jurassic Forest on a power jam.
Scream Soda is still fighting her way. Is this? I believe this is her scoring pass. So
there's a nice push out there by Genosaurus Rex.
Yeah, it was a scoring pass. She picked up 4 points, but yeah, it looks like Morgan Mayhem. She was more than 20 feet ahead of that pack. But when she hit Scream Soda, out of play contact will land her in the box for 1 minute.
Yeah. So for those of you watching for the first time, those tape marks on the floor in the middle, they're spaced 10 feet apart, and you can't get 20 feet away from the pack. There must be a pack of players consisting of blockers from each team close together. And once you're 20 feet away or 20 feet in front of that pack, you're out of play. Another nice pass there by Jurassic Forest as they chip away at this lead. We'll wait till the scoreboard gets updated. But the pack needs to maintain itself within a certain distance. You can't just spread out and race all over the track chasing each other. So once a skater gets 20 feet away from the pack, which the referees define, you'll get a penalty if you make contact with a skater or the jammer outside, and that's what happened on that last play, Dick.
It certainly is, and while we've got the Zebras gathered, there's an official timeout. I want to compliment T. Frex over there on her lovely pink fanny pack. It's distracting me from the action, really.
It's all about the fanny pack.
All about the fanny pack.
After this, we've got the women's all-star scrimmage at approximately 8 o'clock, right? We'll have a little break at halftime, another 30 minutes of junior all-star, and then we have a women's all-star scrimmage with a cacophony of skaters. And some fantastic derby names.
Cacophony. That's a good word.
You're welcome. You can use that.
Thanks.
You'll have to send me a residual, but you're allowed to use it.
Okay. So we got Chu Block out there again as our jammer, getting a hug and a little smack in the butt. Good job, Chu Block. Yeah.
Well, Badass Betty could just pick up Chu Block and walk him through the pack.
Is that an illegal maneuver?
Let's find out.
Well, that would be kind of like a peg assist, right?
Kind of, yes. Don't think there's anything illegal, but she could probably throw him over the pack. Oh, skaters at the front taking a knee.
It's interesting with the single whistle starts. You don't see that very often. They're Chu Block,
Chewy
fighting off that hip check, making it through to get lead jam.
Chewy just stayed on the hip of Badass. Oh, Shelly
Helly out of the box with a vengeance, but takes another cut track minor, so she's going to go sit in the box for another minute, leaving Chu Block out there as the lone jammer.
That's right. Chewy's on a power jam. Make some noise!
There he's through. 5 big points. Grand slam for Chu Block.
This is what Jurassic Park needs. That's 5 points. Let's see if he can get another 5 points. You got to cheer him on to get him through that pack. Come on. He's conserving his energy. Chewy with some speed on the outside, waiting for his blockers.
Jurassic Forest, they're trying to clear the way. moving K97 out of the way, but K97's doing a good way of closing up those walls. But there's Chewbacca through on the inside. Another 5 big point. Grand slam.
A badass Betty moving a few skaters around in that pack, opening up some doors, as we like to say, for our jammer to get through. As the pack passes our location in turn 4 and comes back down the main straightaway towards turn 1, that's Chewbacca. Still on a power jam on his third possible 5-point pass. Shelly Helly's out of the pack, but it's her initial pass, so she still has to come around again to get points. Chewbacca takes another 4. Was that a 14-point power jam?
That was a 14-point power jam by Chewbacca.
Nice work, Chewy. And suddenly it's only a 26-point game.
Well, this is what I always say about these games. You know, regardless of the point differential, it could go either way.
And there'll be juice boxes afterwards.
Fantastic. Do we have orange slices too?
I'm only hoping I hope there's a bucket of oranges in the dressing room at halftime. Probably pixie sticks, though, I'm thinking.
Oh, they'll just come out buzzing.
Yeah, just pick a number.
Gene Evil for K97 busting through with lead jam, but
whoa,
it looks like
James
Blonde getting through and turning on the Jets.
James Blonde with a head of steam.
She's going to hit that pack first on the outside.
And points all the way through. Oh, rides the corner on one skate and stays in bounds. James Blonde. Just like the Spy did with his car on 2 wheels, James Blonde rides it through the corner. And Jean's out of the pack as well, too, for points. Both jammers picking up points on their passes now.
Oh, it looks like James Blonde is being called hitting out of bounds.
That's the signal we're getting from the referees. So if you maintain or hit a player outside of that white line, you're going to get a 1-minute major, and that's exactly what happened. James Blonde sent to the box. Now what the white skaters are doing right now is they're trying to slow the pack down. They don't want to speed things up because they want to get Gene Evil back to the pack to score some points. Make some noise for Gene Evil.
It looks like while K97 was trying to slow down that pack, Sniper Girl slowed it down a little bit too much, and she got a penalty for failure to reform, I believe.
Oh, nice work. Nice work falling small. Gene Evil went down, but she fell safely and small without tripping any. As much as players fell over her, there's no penalties accrued because she fell safely and small.
Is it possible for her to fall big?
I'm not thinking there is. I think any fall will be a small fall for Gene Evil. Nice work, Gene.
So is everyone enjoying themselves this junior all-star bout? What about the crowd up in the mall? I don't know. I don't even know if they can hear us.
Who knows? Just over 2.5 minutes left. We're getting closer to halftime here.
33-point deficit for Jurassic Forest. K97 with the lead, 95-62.
K97 jammer out of the front of the pack, pushing her way through. I think it's Punk Floyd. I'll wait till I check on her number.
Yeah, that's Punk Floyd.
Punk Floyd. But the jammer also for Jurassic back on the track, James Blonde. She came out of that penalty box untouched, skated right through the pack. Oh, Punk Floyd. And gets a penalty. What's a low block, Dick?
A low block would be the equivalent of a trip. So if you are blocking below the knees and knock them out of bounds on the ground, or if they lose a relative or established position, then you will go to the penalty box for 1 minute.
And James Blonde takes advantage of that penalty, comes out of the pack with 5 more points for Jurassic. They could use a couple power jam points here to get into this halftime and a much closer score. They were 30-odd points out. They're going to close that gap if James Blonde can get a few more passes here. Oh, James Blonde I think we're going to have a back block major. The referee indicated by pushing his hands out, that's a back block major. And as I was speaking of earlier, you can't make hard contact to the back of another skater and knock her to the floor without getting a 1 minute major. And James Blonde, super agent, spy.
And what is her name? Punk Floyd.
Punk came out
of the penalty box and stepped in front of two of her players, which means that she was bettering her position. That would give her a cut track major, so she's going to go right back to the box. As soon as she sits down, James Blonde will stand up.
And James gets sent back on the track. Oh, not enough time to steal any points, though. But there is enough time, I think, to get us one more jam, possibly. As Jurassic Forest has chipped away at this lead, they've really they've taken it way down now. It was a much more insurmountable lead before you were here, Dick. The game was much farther apart.
Oh, well, I must be good luck for Jurassic Forest. Maybe they could hire me as their spokesperson.
Maybe. Senior citizen, I think, based on the age of the skaters.
We got Hailstorm out there as the lone jammer. In this power jam situation, she makes it through and gets lead jam.
So even though the time has run out on the clock, the jam time is what counts right now. So there's still time left in the jam. And what Jurassic's doing is they're trying to slow the pack down as much as they can. But Punk Floyd gets a free pass back onto the track from the penalty box. Oh, I think we got a back block major.
Yeah, it looks like it was a back block major. That pack kind of fell apart there as they were trying to slow things down for Hailstorm to get some points.
That's unfortunate.
Got some destruction of pack. Punk Floyd through 5 big point grand slam as she is on this power jam. And this last jam will go for the full 2 minutes or remaining 1.
Yeah. That jam time is the official time that's left, and there's no lead jammer, so no one can call it off. So we're going to finish this out, which actually might get their jammer back on the track, I think.
Yeah, quite possibly. With enough time to possibly pick up a few points for Jurassic Forest.
Yeah, they could use it. It's an unfortunate turn of events, as is the sport.
Punk Floyd through once again with another 5 big point grand slam.
As the K97 Junior All-Stars here are going to take a pretty commanding lead into halftime. But as you've already noticed, the points can change quickly. Nice work by Chu Blakia.
Yeah, Chu Blakia was trying to get past that white wall so he wasn't goated. Came and knocked the jammer down, and there we go. Hailstorm out of the box and cleanly through the pack.
And another star pass to get their jammer out. Nice work there. Their jammer's getting tired. They pass the star. And that should be halftime. Yes, it is. That is halftime. So we're going to take a short break here. Hopefully only about 5 or 10 minutes. And we'll come back for the second half of this Junior All-Star game. And then you're going to want to stick around for approximately 8 o'clock with our women's All-Star scrimmage. That's going to be a good one. Be back here in a few minutes to continue our coverage. Tonight's All-Star games. And don't forget, starting tomorrow morning, RDAC Canadian National Championships kick off. 9 a.m. right here on this track. There's games all day tomorrow. There's teams here from the Atlantic region, Central Canada, and Western Canada all competing to be crowned Canada's first national champion. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah. I know the drill. We're good?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to wish a very happy 13th birthday to Scream Soda. If Scream Soda would please come to the center of the rink. Scream Soda. Where's Scream Soda? There she is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Scream Soda.
Happy birthday
to you.
Huge round of applause for Scream Soda, her sweet 13. That's right, Derby 13. We celebrate early here.
And also, I just want to mention you will be seeing Scream Soda all weekend long. She will be collecting donations for the sport court that everyone is skating on this weekend. If you want to make a donation, look for Scream Soda, or we will also be having other volunteers collecting donations. All right, folks, looks like we're getting back for the second half here. Looks like Genosaurus Rex up there for the Jurassic Forest. And Sniper Girl for K97. Genosaurus Rex gets knocked to the inside, goes, well, she's out to the outside, gonna take a seat right now. Did you catch what happened there, Jesus?
It looks like a track cut.
So because of that track cut, she will be sitting down in the penalty box. That means there's no jammer currently for the Jurassic Forest.
That's right. That's going to leave a power jam here for the K97.
Sniper Girl up at the front trying to work her way through the Jurassic Forest blockers, trying to seek a path through, looking for some help from her friends.
It's looking like that Jurassic Forest is pretty thick, though.
Ooh.
Huge stumble there.
Sniper Girl gets ahead of everyone. Going to be skating through here. Hailstorm up at the front was trying to stop Sniper Girl. Sniper Girl gets through, taps her hips like that, and calls off the jam.
Beautiful play there by Sniper Girl. Some really impressive skating going on out there for the juniors here. Really getting the crowd excited, and myself here, for the events that's going to be going on there this weekend.
That's right, we're here all weekend, folks. You want to make sure you don't go far, because later on tonight at about 8 o'clock, we will be having our all-star scrimmage, the women's, right here in the beautiful Ice Palace.
We've got a meanie jamming for K97. But it looks like that lead jam status is going to go to the Jurassic Forest jammer.
Jurassic Forest looking for a path through. K97 doing a good job blocking. K97 gets through with their jammer.
Both jammers doing a great job of keeping up with each other.
A little slip and slide there, but she's all right. She's back up. 30 seconds to swap out the jam here. Looks like we've got Chublaka going to be jamming up against Emski Hammer.
Two beautiful names.
Now, I've seen some of these juniors skate before. Chublaka was doing a great job earlier on. Let's see what he can do out here.
Looks like lead jam, though, is going to be going to Emski Hammer.
Emski Hammer for K97. K97 currently in the lead of this one, 117 to 78. Emski Hammer sticks to the outside, gets past Punch Buggy.
Badass Betty doing a great job for the Jurassic Forest, keeping her blockers in line.
Chublaka went down to a knee there, back up, and right at the back, trying to get through again. He's got some tremendous blockers to help him out here, though.
And looks like Chublaka got a track cut and is going to the penalty box. That's going to leave a power jam in favor of K97s.
So what's a power jam again?
Power jam is when there's only one jammer on the track due to the other jammer being sent to the penalty box.
K97's Emski Hammer 60 inside, gets through everyone on that one. You can see K97 slowing down, trying to keep this pack slowed up for their jammer. Hiking her shorts up there. I think she was getting ready to mess it up on the track.
That's right. And that's the end of that jam. Strong jam there for Jurassic Forest and K97.
Looks like we have White Poison out there for K97, going to be their jammer. And why don't we see a jammer for Jurassic Forest?
That's because the jammer for Jurassic Forest is still in the penalty box. That means the K97s will begin this jam with another power jam.
Ah, I see.
But looks like we have a timeout being called.
Ah, yes, the timeout dance. I'm a big fan.
It's a great workout. Really works on your upper arms.
Well, you can tell he's got huge biceps.
That's
over
true.
there.
He's been doing timeouts for a very long time. So we've got just over 24 minutes left in this game. The score sitting at 85 to 139. That's in favor of the K97's Classic Rock.
And just remember, 8 o'clock tonight, Women's All-Star Scrimmage, right back here at the Ice Palace. Looks like Kenny Chaos is getting riled up there, ready for that first whistle to get everyone skating up. White Poison back up on her skates.
Great maneuver there. White Poison picks up the lead jam status. Let's see what she can do with this power jam against the strong walls of the Jurassic Forest.
And I see Chublaka back out there for Jurassic Forest. Both teams have their jammers out here now.
That's right. He took a bit of a tumble, but he found that inside line and is doing a great job.
I didn't see it, but I heard it. White Poison taps her hips, calls off the jam. 30 seconds to get a new line out here for our next jam. Looks like Hailstorm for Jurassic Forest is going to be skating up against Morgan Mayhem for K97. Tension is building. And there we go with our whistle. It gets everyone going. A little malfunction at the junction there. Badass Betty heading off to the side. But we have a lead jam position for Jurassic Forest. Hailstorm. Tremendous skating by both of those jammers.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
Both jammers are neck and neck here, switching positions.
Wow, it's like watching a mirror.
This is my first foray into the juniors, and the skating is just beautiful.
You know, I've done a few junior games, and let me tell you, watching some of these young kids coming up, it's amazing. I can only imagine how great they're going to be when they get to the adult leagues.
It's unbelievable, and she calls it off with a flick of the wrist. Great jam for both those jammers.
Looks like James Blonde out there for Jurassic Forest, going up against Mini Meanie from K97.
And with the whistle, they're off.
Both jammers looking for a pass through. Mini Meanie finds it on the inside, gets the lead jam position.
And we've got a down zebra, and Amini is heading to the penalty box for K97. Oh, looks like we've got another skater for K97. White Poison heading to the penalty box. Oh, tumble there by Mini Meanie, but she's back up. And again, White Poison back to the penalty box here for the K97s.
Mini Meanie had a little meeting with the referee there. Knocked to the inside, rejoins the pack at the back. Trying to get through these Jurassic Forest blockers. They are doing a tremendous job of slowing down the K97 jammer.
That's right, Ivan. They've really chosen their names wisely, because the blockers for the Jurassic Forest are like a pack of 4 redwoods. Impossible to get behind. But it looks like we've got Mini Meanie going to the penalty box.
This is the house. Got to get closer to it, okay?
All right, that's it for this jam. Getting swapped over here. Genosaurus Rex for Jurassic Forest.
And it looks like the Jurassic Forest will be starting with a power jam.
Power jam meaning they have the only jammer skating. Whistle gets them going. Genosaurus Rex trying to get through. Goes to the outside, gets a path, gets the lead jam position.
Great effort there by K97's blockers, but
White Poison rejoins the blockers. Genosaurus Rex, once through, gets through that line. Looks like we have Punch Buggy going to the penalty box. Genosaurus Rex still skating strongly. Also, Mini Meanie is back on the track here. Genosaurus Rex calls off the jam with that tapping of the hip maneuver. 30 seconds to get a new line out here.
And just under 17 minutes left in this game. We've got 112 to 166 as a score in favor of the K97s.
All right, at the line we have jamming Vegan Demon for K97 going up against Chew Blocka from Jurassic Forest. I've seen both of these skaters before. They are tremendous out there. I'm really excited to see what they can do on this jam. Vegan Demon tries to go through the middle, goes down to her skates, gets right back up. Chew Blocka, though, finds the quick path through and gets a lead jam position on this one. Pack slowing down to almost a crawl out there, waiting for the approaching jammers. Chew Blocka finds a path, takes it, gets through, keeps racking up the points for his team. Vegan Demon getting some help from her friends out there. Vegan Demon to the outside. Now, why did she join in at the back of the pack?
She needed to join in at the back of the pack so as to not pick up a track cut and be sent to the penalty box. She has to come back in after the skaters have gone by.
Tremendous takedown there. Everyone's getting back up, though.
Quick cleanup there on aisle derby. And there it is, that flick of the wrists on the hips. Chew Blocka calls off that jam.
Looks like we have Cutie Patootie out there for Jurassic Forest against Lemon Drop from K97. There we go with the whistle.
Lemon Drop finds that hole on the outside and it picks up that lead jam status.
She had to do a little juking and jiving there, but she got it indeed. Now, what does lead jam mean?
Lead jam means that correction, sorry. Lead jammer gives that jammer the. I'm getting shocked all around here. We got some shenanigans going over here on the announcer desk. Lead jammer gives her the ability to call off the jam.
So lead jammer can call off the jam at any point. And how do they become the lead jam?
They become the lead jam by being the first jammer through the pack unopposed.
Now, do they have to get through cleanly, or can they take some penalties?
Yes, sorry. By unopposed, I meant cleanly through the pack.
Looks like it's going to be Demented from K97 going up against Genosaurus Rex from Jurassic Forest. Whistle gets them going. Both jammers really working hard to get through. Demented gets knocked to the outside. Genosaurus Rex get the lead jam position. Demented gets knocked down on the outside there by Hailstorm. But the whistle goes. That does it for this jam, and we're going to get a quick swap over here with some new skaters.
Looks like we've got Punch Buggy number 51 on the line for the Jurassic Forest, and Mini Mini number 15 for K97.
There we go with our whistle. Everyone's off skating hard. Chublaka going after K97's jammer. Both jammers doing a great job, almost neck and neck out there.
But Punch Buggy picked up that lead jam status right out of the gate. Oh. Punch Buggy down, but back up.
Takes down Firecracker with her. Ooh.
That's going to make it a power jam here for Mini Mini, who's already doing a wonderful job. She's lapped Punch Buggy on the track twice already before Punch was sent off to the penalty box.
Punch Buggy taking that long skate around to get to the penalty box. They can't just cut through to get their seat.
Now, Ivan, when does the penalty begin for a skater?
As soon as they sit down.
That's right.
Now this is when Jurassic Forest needs to show their strength in blocking.
But Mini Mini is on fire as she makes her way through this pack.
Looks like we have Chublaka and Monstar from Jurassic Forest heading to the penalty box.
This is a really powerful jam for Mini Mini. Not only has she shown her speed, but she's great agility on the skates here.
Just amazing how some of these skaters can take these corners.
And with the end of that jam, we had skater number 12 from the K97s heading to the penalty box. That's Amini.
We have just over 10 minutes left. 2:01 for K97, 1:28 for Jurassic Forest.
We've got M. Ski Hammer on the line for the K97s. Should be going up against Kenny Chaos.
Amsky Hammer, like a shot out of a cannon, gets through that pack so quickly. Unbelievable skating.
I'm pretty sure I heard her say, "You can't touch this," as she went through the pack.
I get it. I get it. I'm not laughing, but I get it.
You get it. An interesting name for a junior skater, though. M. Ski Hammer. Beautiful play there by Emsky. She calls off the jam as soon as she gets through there.
And just a reminder, everyone, 8 p.m. tonight, Women's All-Star Scrimmage right back here at the Ice Palace. Oh, our jammer's getting into it a little bit here.
That's right. Sniper Girl shot through that pack, picks up that lead jam status for the K97.
Genosaurus Rex for Jurassic Forest.
Wow. Hit it and quit it. That's it. Through the pack, gets her points, and calls it off. We've got Hailstorm on the line here for the Jurassic Forest. Looks like she's going up against Mini Mini for K97.
Mini Mini had that tremendous jam not too long ago. Looks like Jurassic Forest remembers that, and they're trying to stop her at any means necessary.
That's right. There was a huge opening there for Hailstorm, and she took it.
Badass Betty doing some great blocking, slowing down the jammer from K97. Mini Meanie knocked to the outside. Meanwhile, in the Jurassic Forest, I don't think anyone's even noticing how quickly that jammer's getting through.
Completely going, I don't, like, just have no idea what, there she is, gone again.
Unbelievable.
It's almost as if the roles have been reversed in terms of jammers for this jam. This was Mini Meanie just a couple jams ago, shooting their way through the packs. But Hailstorm calls off the jam. We've got just over 7 minutes left here in this game. We've got the score sitting at 141 to 209. That's in favor of K97.
Looks like we have Morgan Mayhem from K97 going up against Genosaurus Rex from the Jurassic Forest. Jammers were just itching to get going.
And Genosaurus Rex picks up lead jam status for the Jurassic Forest.
Ooh. Kenny Chaos having a little bit of difficulty staying on her skates.
And it looks like we're going to have a power jam in favor of the K97s now for Morgan Mayhem. Let's see if she can do something with this. Morgan Mayhem getting through that pack with a little help from her friends as they knock down that three wall. And that was a grand slam for Morgan Mayhem. Ivan, what's a grand slam?
Grand slam is when she laps the other jammer.
Morgan Mayhem down, but back up. Coming up against a couple blockers here from the Jurassic Forest.
Looks like they're getting a bit ahead of the pack there, and they held up. What happened there?
Sorry, I missed what that was.
Oh, I was just pointing out that the blockers were stopping her, but they were ahead of the pack, and so they had to let her go.
They had to let her go because there was no pack. And she didn't want to be hit out of play. They didn't want to get caught, hitting the jammer outside of play and picking up a penalty.
Nice skating there by Genosaurus Rex.
She came back in out of nowheres.
That's the thing with Derby. You need a head on a swivel. You need to be looking in every direction all at once because you never know when skaters are going to be coming at you.
That's right. That leaves this as be a beautiful venue for watching Derby. Actually, we've got vantage points all around here. Really gives you a different perspective to watching the game.
Looks like we have Demented from K97 going up against Chu Block from Jurassic Forest. K97 gets through cleanly, gets the lead jam position on this one. Chu Blocka gets a little bit of help from Badass Betty. Betty's been doing some great blocking out there for her team.
That's right, Ivan. She's really rocking that pivot panning. What's a pivot?
Those are the people with the stripes on their helmets. They control where the pack is and how fast they go around the track.
Looks like Chu Blokya is going to the penalty box for an illegal procedure with the illegal panty pass.
So yeah, I see Badass Betty has the jammer cover in her hand. So now what happens to our jammer?
Sorry, Ivan, I missed what you said there.
Oh, I was just asking what happens to our jammer now. for Jurassic Forest.
The panty gets returned to the initial jammer, so it's true block out, and they'll have to wait out in the penalty box, giving a power jam. And here we are. We've got a jammer reversal coming out of the penalty box. A jammer reversal is when a jammer from one team is sent to the penalty box, therefore relieving the other jammer, as no two jammers can be in the penalty box at the same time.
And they continue on with the same penalty time, though, correct?
Correct. Interesting jam there on both accounts for both teams.
Looks like the coach from Jurassic Forest was having some words with our referees. All right, everyone lined up. A hailstorm for Jurassic Forest.
Starting things off on a power jam. But it looks like Hailstorm is going to the penalty box for a back block.
Pouring on the speed to get to that penalty box. The penalty begins once she sits down.
It's only in her best interest at this stage of the jam to get to that penalty box as fast as she can.
Demented gets the lead jam position on this one for K97. K97 currently in the lead of this one, 247 to 150. And she calls off the jam.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, at 8 p.m. this evening, we've got the Women's All-Star Scrimmage back here at the Ice Palace.
Meany out there for K97.
I mean, starting this out on a power jam. Having a little bit of trouble getting through that Jurassic Forest, though.
Now you'll notice that our clock has run to 0, but we are now on the jam clock. Jurassic Forest gets through, powers through it.
And picks up lead jam status.
K97's jammer out at the back. Emsky Hammer trying to find a path through.
But it's looking like Hailstorm is going to the penalty box. That's going to return this to a power jam for the K97s.
That's right. Now all Emsky Hammer has to do is get through the Jurassic Forest blockers, which is easier said than done. Tremendous skating up there by Firecracker and Genosaurus Rex. Emsky Hammer trying to look for a path through, looking for some help from her friends. Once again, tremendous blocking from Jurassic Forest out here. This team really has it together.
Yeah, they have some very impressive blocking that you don't often see in juniors, let alone in regular skating.
And that's going to do it. How about a hand for all these skaters? Unbelievable.
We're just waiting for the official word from the head referee.
And here's an official word from me, 8 p.m. here, Women's All-Star Scrimmage. That was more than one word, but you get the idea.
That's just over 20 minutes before the next event. Just enough time to use the washroom, check out our merch tables, and come on back.
Oh, looks like we have some people skating. What do you say, Jesus?
I say congratulations goes out to K97's, your winner of this score 252 to 151.
Tremendous skating by everyone. I still am so amazed that these are juniors. You know, just to think that they're learning all of these skills at this age, what they're going to become and what this game is going to become.
So they are the future of this game. And if that's what the future looks like, I'm excited. And here we are, the Jurassic Forest taking their laps. You good to go, Dad? We're dead. Oh, I apologize. That was shit.
in the chair.
Yeah.
Okay. In the pitch, I like it. Are you have that?
Yes, I am. You are.
Oh, you score track.
Galghetti. Yep.
So I'm trying to do this Dixon many times in the baseball because like
How's that? All right.
Can you hear me? Nice.
Can you hear me now?
What about now? Ready?
Just want to make sure that we can hear. All right, folks. Here we go. We're going to go with the All-Star Black and White scrimmage. Do you want to intro first, or shall I?
We're going to start with the Sherlock Holmes pub team. We're going to introduce the players. First one, number 422, Stomperella. D6, Teabag. Number 78, Atomic Toaster. Number 8, Brass Brawls. Number 38, Mamacita Muerte. Number 39, Lulu Levelum. Number 24, Pepper Longstockings. Number 74, Stitch Ripper. Number 108, Nutcracker. Number 23, Elbow Smackaroni. Number 00, Luna Lone Star. Number 33, Hacksaw. 000 is Betty Believe It. Number 4, Taryn Mame. 4.5 is Barbicidal Maniac. Number 7, Cherry Odo Fire. Number 22, Mulan Bruise. Number Z13, Zed Arts. And last but not least, 04, TN Tina. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Sherlock Holmes pub team.
All right, and in the black, we've got the Hudson's Canadian Hospitality team. Starting off with number 01, Shannon the Cannon. Number 55, at Diesel Duchess. OU 812, Sour Cherry. Number 302, Easy Break Oven. Number 5, Sugar Bomb. Number 369, Smack Sparrow. Number 21, Road Runner. Number 46, Lolita Striker. Number 101, Wonky Kong. Number 31, OMG Face Punch. Number 294, May Westia. Number 111, safe word, banana, banana, banana. Standing 5'6", Fifi Fowler. I think this is a number 30, Kermis the Bitch. Number 2, Smash Vegas. And 3.14, Pi Shawana Slammer.
Welcome everybody to the Women's All-Star Scrimmage here at West Edmonton Mall Ice Palace. My name is I Told You So, and I'm here tonight with
Dick Pounder. Hoochie forgot to write her name down. Hoochie, take a skate. Number 69. Also working the bench, we've got Lulu Demon. And let's give a big round of applause for the men and ladies in stripes.
the Zebra Pack. Ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be here tonight if it weren't for the refs.
And there we go, Hung Solo calling for 5 seconds as we have Chariot of Fire and
Sugar Bomb.
that was a long 5 seconds. Oh, now it's 5 seconds. All right, we got it. And there we go, single whistle start, and off go the Jammers trying to plow their way through the pack. Chariot of Fire taking the inside. Sugar
Already got
Bomb.
our first Jammer sandwich.
Sugar Bomb almost making it to the outside and then just getting knocked.
First Jammer to the bench. Sugar Bomb will serve 1 minute penalty.
Yeah, it looks like Sugar Bomb got called for a cut track major on that, which will leave Chariot of Fire out there as a lone jammer. This will be a white team power jam. There we go. After the initial pass, this is where they score the points. They will get a single point for every player of the opposing team that they pass. Sour Cherry knocking out Chariot of Fire, but she comes right back in and behind. Picks up 5 big points. Grand slam, Chariot of Fire.
Big difference between this game and the last one. In this game, they're allowed a lot of body contact, a lot of pushing out there. When a player is knocked out of bounds, she must hurry and get back in towards the pack as soon as possible.
It looks like Diesel Dutch is being forced to drop back as she got beyond that 20 feet, had to let the jammer go. Another big 5-point grand slam for the Sherlock Pub team.
For those of you who are joining us tonight for the first time as Derby fans, the foreshort whistle blast indicates that the jam is being called off.
So looks like we got Lolita Striker and Elbows Macaroni. I'm going to be careful. I always mess up Elbows' name and call her Smackaroony just because I think it sounds better. There she is fighting her way through the pack. Both jammers getting a rough time, but it looks like Elbows makes it through for lead jam.
Black jammer number 46 still fighting her way past that last blocker. There she goes.
There we go. Elbows on her scoring pass. Oh, it looks like we've got a Derby girl pileup. Someone's going to be sent off for a low block.
Jam is called off, and we quickly reset.
I think this is my new favorite Derby name. Safe word, banana, banana, banana. Up there against Moulin Bruise. All right, white team had 4 skaters on, even though they had one in the box. They quickly sent one off. And there we go, Moulin Bruise busting through to get lead jam, but
quickly followed by banana, banana, banana.
Moulin Bruise taking that inside line, getting a bump from Safe Word, picking up 4 big points and calling off the jam. Oh, looks like that jam was a wash. Both jammers picking up 4 points on that. Here we go, easy break oven.
With number 39, Lulu Levelum.
Oh, and we've got Babe Slamenko playing the role of Mamacita Muerte tonight. I only know that's not Mamacita Muerte because she's home watching my kids. Both jammers skating hard, trying to make it through. Looks like the white jammer actually did make it through first. Got lead and calls it off.
Just on time before Easy Break Oven made her way through the pack to score points. A very good strategic move.
Yes, if you can't get the points for yourself, why let your opponent get them? So here we got Sugar Bomb up against Chariot of Fire. Hung Solo's my favorite 5-second guy. Sugar Bomb bumping Chariot of Fire off the line, but Chariot of Fire finding that inside line and getting lead jam. Sugar Bomb getting recycled back to the back of the pack, around the outside, not lead.
Number 7 calls it off.
Chariot just kind of dancing through that pack. That wasn't really skating, it was a little bit more of a hop.
For those of you fresh to Derby, you'll notice the lead jammer has an advantage and may call off the jam using that fancy hand signal they do. Tapping their hips with their hands calls it off.
Smack Sparrow up against we're not who shoots. Oh, no, it's Elbows out there again. Elbows makes it through and gets lead jam.
When knocked out of bounds, the player must come in behind the pack.
So yeah, you'll notice some of these skaters, they'll knock a skater out and then they'll drop back because that skater has been knocked out of bounds, has to come in behind them or they will get a cut track major. Elbows Smackaroni made it through, picked up 4 points on her scoring pass, then knocks the other jammer out. It's knocked out herself, both jammers at the back of the pack. Each jammer picking up 2 on that pass, but I believe that was a 6-2 jam advantage for the white team.
All right, number 22, Moulin Brews against 111. Banana, banana, banana.
That's going to be my new safe word. Safe word, banana, 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 making her way through, getting the lead. Jam. Moulin Brews finding that hole on the inside. She's going to race and try to catch up.
Once both jammers are through, the pack then has to find out who's coming through next. Reset, reload.
Safe word, banana, banana, banana. Quick through the pack, calling it off. A little bit of a bump by Pepper Longstocking.
Pepper Longstocking showing some Derby love there at the ends.
Yeah, and she's going to go and spend 1 minute in the box. Illegal procedure hitting after the whistle. So get Easy Break Oven up against
Lulu Levelum, number 39.
Easy Break Oven, quick through the pack. Easy Break is such a fun skater to watch. She's just got such a powerful stride. Just forces any jammer that goes up against her to keep up.
The jammers have to be careful that they don't come through at such a high speed that they run into anybody from behind. That would cause a major.
There we go. So Easy Break through, picking up 4 points. Lulu Levelum still trying to make it through on her initial scoring pass.
Sugar Bomb building a wall of 3, not letting her through.
Easy Break Oven kind of falling.
Number 39 makes it through as she comes around to the pack. Jam is called off.
So we had an 8-3 point advantage for Easy Break Oven over Lulu Levelum. Trying to close that gap, but it looks like right now we have the Sherlock Holmes Pub Team 29 and Hudson's Canadian Hospitality 19. 10-point difference. This could go either way. Chariot of Fire up against Roadrunner for this next jam.
What an exciting start.
Well, it looks like a Roadrunner got bumped out. The other jammer or the other blocker fell down, so she could come in front of her. And she picks up lead jam. Viv the Shiv calling number 2 for black. Smash Vegas for a back block major. As Chariot of Fire tries to make it up. Oh, and it looks like this jam is going to go for the full 2 minutes as Roadrunner gets called for a cut track. That's a power jam for the Sherlock Pub Team. Sour Cherry doing a nice little hip bump. Chariot of Fire trying to call it off and then forgetting that she is not lead jam. Making it through, picking up 5 points, a grand slam. Oh, it looks like she only picked up 4 on that one. There she's through with 5. Grand slam for Chariot of Fire. Another 5 big points for the Sherlock Holmes Pubs. Hudson's Canadian Hospitality is going to have to really work on coming back. I've seen bigger leads than this disappear, though.
What you're noticing out there is the Sherlock Holmes Pub Team holding the pack back so that their jammer doesn't have to tire herself out too much getting around the track.
And Roadrunner makes it out and picks up 4 points out of the penalty box to kind of minimize the damage for Hudson's Canadian Hospitality.
All right, Stitch Ripper number 74 up against 01, Shannon the Cannon.
Shannon the Cannon's she's a machine out there when you watch her skate. You can tell that she used to play hockey. I believe actually she still does occasionally, but Derby has been her new love. She just tries to power through that pack.
There we go, number 74 from the Sherlock Holmes team makes it through first and is named lead jammer.
Stitch Ripper. Stitch Ripper's just so small as she finds every little crack and crevice. She bends in really odd ways too.
Maybe she has a gymnastics background.
There she goes through. Unnatural grand slam. 5-on-5 action, and Stitch Ripper picks up 5 points. Oh, I apologize. It's not 5-on-5. It looks like Shannon the Cannon got sent to the box. I missed that call. I apologize, folks. Stitch Ripper through one more time. 5 more big points for Sherlock Holmes Pubs.
There you notice the pack is slowing down so that number 74 doesn't have to hurry so hard to get around the track to score.
And Barbicidal Maniac for Sherlock Holmes Pubs that's going to go sit in the box for 1 minute. What we had there was a multiplayer block. You're not allowed to hold on to your own players to prevent the jammer or any other players from getting through. Moulin Brews out there for the power jam. Hudson's Canadian Hospitality going to try to build that strong black wall, prevent Moulin Brews from making her way through. Karmazovic taking a bit of a spill, allowing Moulin Brews to get up, breaking up that wall. We got 2, Reformation, 3-wall, back to 2-wall. Lone skater, Moulin Bruce fighting her way, trying to dodge. Shannon the Cannon out of the box with lead jam.
Some incredible skating agility being shown here tonight.
Moulin Bruce, though, not giving up. This is some good jammer-on-jammer action. Moulin Bruce hot on her quad. Shannon the Cannon busting through and calling off the jam. Oh, it looks like it was a 3-3 jam on that one.
Sherlock Holmes team with the lead, 72. Hudson Canadian Hospitality with the score of 26.
Lululemon up against
Number 5, Sugar Bomb.
Sugar Bomb finding that hole on the inside, making her way through with a little help from her friends, getting the lead jam. Oh, Lululemon being sent off for a cut track major. That's going to leave Sugar Bomb out there for the power jam.
That was a strategic maneuver there, everyone, where the pack was split, and that allows the jammer to get through unharmed. This is where agility comes in handy to get through the pack.
There we go. 5 big points. Grand slam for Sugar Bomb. Oh, looks like we got another penalty here. Get a 0-0 for the Sherlock Holmes Pubs team. As Sugar Bomb still picking up points for Hudson's Canadian Hospitality. Another 5 big points. Trying to close that gap. Easy break up and trying to break up that wall. Sugar Bomb's decided she's had enough and just calls off the jam, but not before picking up 3 more points on that. I believe that was a 23-point power jam.
Here we're lining up with number 7, Chariot of Fire, up against number 2, Smash Vegas. Both jammers still fighting to get free of the pack. They must make it through the pack once before they can come around and score points.
There we go. Chariot of Fire around the outside, around the outside, around the outside for lead jam.
Number 2 is also free of the pack, Smash Vegas.
Chariot of Fire hit it and quit it quick through 4 points and calls off the jam. So for any of you folks that are watching from the mall or from the stands, if you do not understand or have any questions about what's going on for roller derby, feel free to stop a volunteer, stop one of the announcers, or ask a derby girl, and they'll explain what's going on. Check out Roller Derby Canada, as this is put on by Roller Derby Association of Canada. The first Canadian National Championship will start tomorrow. This is just one of the all-star exhibition bouts. Lolita Stryker making it through for lead jam. Looks like Stitch Ripper, though, is not going to give up, and she's going to give chase, try to minimize the damage.
These jammers have to be in top physical shape to be able to fight their way through the pack and then hustle their little selves around that track to come through again and do it all over.
Yeah, it looks like Lolita Stryker actually got called for a cut track major on that one. She did not call off the jam before she came back on the track in front of the player that knocked her out. That will be a penalty that will give Moulin Brews and Sherlock Holmes Pubs a power jam as Hudson's Canadian Hospitality tries to fight their way back into this game.
An excellent fight through the pack. Number 22. A speed demon as she comes around into the pack once more.
Easy break oven, giving Moulin Brews a bit of a hard time, but then getting a little bit too far ahead, allowing Moulin Brews to get through a 5 big points grand slam. Moulin Brews.
When the referees call no pack, they must let the jammer through untouched.
Moulin easy through once more, 5 big points. Hudson's Canadian Hospitality doing their best to hold her back, but as she is slippery, she's able to dodge from outside of the track to the inside of the track, make sure she gets through, and there she is once again, another 5 big points.
All players are back on the track.
Lolita Stryker out of the box and into the pack on her initial pass.
Spectators can easily become part of this sport.
Looks like Lolita Stryker got, I missed the call, but she's being sent to the box. So it looks like it was another cut track major.
3.14 also being sent off for penalty. Another power jam for Sherlock Holmes Pub team.
Oh, and another penalty for a D-bag there. She got called for a back block major. Not allowed to hit the players from behind and knock them over or gain position on them. That will result in a 1-minute penalty. So another power jam for Lululemon. As the Black Hudson's Canadian Hospitality team tries to prevent her from getting through, but she gets lead jams for the Sherlock Holmes Pubs.
When you hear that ref whistle once, you know somebody's coming off and it's going to go and sit in the penalty box.
OMG, face punch. Off to the penalty box for 1 minute. And actually, the penalty box is full. There can only be 2 blockers and 1 jammer in there at one time. So OMG Face Punch will go back onto the track, and as soon as an opening comes up, she will go sit in the box.
Each jam lasts 2 minutes, unless, of course, the lead jammer calls it off.
Shawana Slammer came out of the box, which means OMG Face Punch will take her spot. So we got some 4-on-2 pack advantage for the Sherlock Holmes Pub team. As Lululemon continues to rack up the grand slams. As Lolita Stryker back to the box for a low block, also known as a trip for those of you that don't do derby speak. What I've always kind of found interesting is the signal for a glow block is actually
Up by your neck.
up by your neck instead of down by the ankles.
Ladies, if you're watching this game and wondering, how do I get into roller derby? Check it out online. If you have any kind of background in figure skating, hockey, ringette, speed skating, you are made for roller derby.
There are actually 3 leagues in the Edmonton area, so that you would have your choice. We've got the Oil City Derby Girls, we've got Evil Derby Girls, and we have the St. Albert Heavenly Rollers. So in Edmonton, there are lots of choices. We go, Chariot of Fire through the pack like a hot knife through butter. Fighting her way through once again. Another 5 big points. A grand slam.
0-0 on her way to the penalty box. Luna Lone Star will serve 1 minute. Number 7, Chariot of Fire. Coming round into the pack. You'll notice she turns around quickly. That's to gain control and assess where she's going to tippy-toe through the pack.
Oh, and she's sent to the box. High block major. When she was going through, it looks like she might have hit someone in the head. That results in an instant penalty. Doesn't matter if it was accidental, incidental, whatever. If you hit in the head, you go to the box. I believe the NHL could probably learn a lot from roller derby. And here we go, Lolita Stryker out there as the lone jammer. So she's got the power jam. She's going to do her best to stay out of the box so that Hudson's Canadian Hospitality team can try to gain some ground. And there we go, grand slam, 5 big points. She's skating a little bit slow. It looks like she might have been hit pretty hard on that last pass.
And notice that the penalty box is sure getting some action over there. The suits are staying warm.
Through one more time, 5 big points, and that's the end of the jam. Let's give it up for these ladies skating for that full 2 minutes.
Roller derby is now the fastest growing sport in North America, right after table tennis, and is being considered as one of 2020's newest Olympic Games.
I'm just waiting for full contact table tennis before I join. So all day tomorrow, we are going to have the first ever Canadian National Championship. We're going to have teams from the East Coast, Central, and West, all out here battling to see who's going to be the first Canadian champion. And then after that, we have the Oil City Derby Girls putting on a double header. First up, now I got to remember who Oil City's playing against. Anyway, first up, it's going to be the ladies. Oil City Derby Girls playing against some unknown opponent that as soon as I find out who, I will let you know.
But they're going to be good, though, those opponents.
And then after that, the River City Riot are going to take up against the Red Deer Dreadnoughts. What was that about the Dreadnoughts?
They love the Dreadnoughts. That's what they're saying, right? We love you, Dreadnoughts. Yeah.
It's
That's
grand.
I love you.
That was I love you, the Dreadnoughts. You better not be saying that on the track tomorrow. Getting a little fresh, I think. Oh, they're repping. I got a rep now. All right, we tried the wave. It seemed to die with the announcers.
Oh, here it
Let's
comes,
do it
here
again.
Comes. The wave is coming, wave is coming. It's coming to us. Woo! Oh, VIPs. They're too good to do the wave. Here it comes. They get a second chance. Ready? Go!
I actually noticed the Riot guys were a little bit behind. Are you guys practicing for tomorrow?
Mini wave.
All right, now the officials have, oh no, they're still talking with the captains. It looks like there was an official timeout, also known as a zebra huddle. I won't go on about why zebras huddle because it's always a mystery.
It's so hard to tell them apart.
Safe word, banana, banana, banana out there for the Hudson Canadian Hospitality team. Through with lead jam.
Chariot of Fire fights her way through the pack.
Safe word, banana, banana, banana. Calling off the jam. That's my new favorite derby name.
Easy break oven. I don't think your headlight is working.
I can't wait to watch the footage from Easy Break Oven. It always makes me dizzy with those GoPro cameras. Easy Break up against Stitch Ripper. Easy Break getting a bit of a hard time, and then Stitch Ripper, Easy Break through, but no, she cut the track. She's going to go in the box. Stitch Ripper out there for a power jam, still on her initial pass. Oh, and she gets called for a forearm major. It's going to be a quick power jam. She's going to sit. And Easy Break comes out. And Stitch Ripper will sit for as long as Easy Break was in there. Neither jammer can be lead as they both went to the box. That means this will go for the full 2 minutes, folks.
And you did notice that both jammers ended up in the box. And in Derby, there always has to be a jammer on the track. Otherwise, what's the point?
5 big points for Easy Break Oven as she just hugs that inside line, avoids the cut track. Stitch Ripper, I believe, still on her initial pass, still trying to make her way through. Easy Break Oven hitting the back of that pack. Juking left, juking right.
Stitch Ripper got reabsorbed into the pack after she almost made it through.
Easy Break doing her best to help Hudson's Canadian Hospitality catch up as the Sherlock Holmes Pub team has a constant parade to the penalty box right now. Stitch Ripper still on her scoring pass. Makes it past Mae Westia. And then through 3 points for Stitch Ripper. She got one that was no pass, no penalty, which means she went out of bounds and passed in front of another skater who was out of bounds. So she doesn't get a penalty for that, but she also doesn't get a point.
And that was a full 2 minutes, and the jam is called off.
That was a rough jam to go for full 2 minutes. There was a lot of big hits going on there. Hudson's Canadian Hospitality trying to close that gap. Currently, we have Sherlock Holmes Pubs 153, Hudson's Canadian Hospitality 74. This is not an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination, folks. And it looks like that's halftime. So both teams will regroup. The refs will discuss whatever the refs discuss.
They're going to discuss vertical or horizontal stripes on next year's uniforms.
Vertical or slimming, I believe. All right, looks like we're going to take 10 minutes and then we'll get back to the action.
Yes, please, that would be great. great as the disco ball is lowered from the ceiling. It's good. Talking very much. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. I'm with Okanagan. They're not actually here. Probably know her, but I don't know her name. Yeah. It's familiar. Oh, that's April Lynn. April Sim. Yeah. Yeah. Great.
So if Ghetto doesn't show up, you're good for somebody to jump in.
Okay.
Second game.
Okay, 11 a.m.
15. All the announcers are at 8:15.
Yeah.
Starbucks ceremony.
Yeah.
Let's get together because I'm going to make a couple changes to the schedule. The Bob's on your Bob Notch's on the way. So I wasn't even planning on coming until. So me and him doing the Bob, me and him doing the back.
Yes, I remember seeing all that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to change a few things.
Okay.
I'm doing some stuff with the AJ Productions,
Okay.
doing the broadcast.
Yeah.
So it's specific to two of the Bob's that AJ is ready. They want to see these specific things announced.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I am not ready for that.
Well, unless you and I go up together, have you done broadcast?
No.
Okay, so the cool thing is, when you put these mics over here,
Yeah.
put the headset on while the broadcast is going on.
Okay.
Play a webcast. Because the cool thing about webcast is, it doesn't, no one hears it. So you can talk about strategy, some of the gems that you can say what team should have done, didn't do well, or should have. You can see with a very clear bit. That playback is all the things you're going to say.
Okay.
When you say it, and you really watch this. As much as you watch the game, between whistles, you just want to double check that you're not showing some big picture numbers and you're talking about a skater. You got to react to the people at home watching on TV. It's fun.
Oh, a bum scratcher. Yeah, great.
If they show the bench and you talk about some of the team and we know how the players play the game, it's really different than live.
Okay. That would be
Let's
fun.
do that.
Okay.
It's fun to do.
Okay. What time
And
we
we
do
can
that?
mess around anytime we want. We'll do it live.
Okay, and that's Saskatoon versus.
Ghetto is with
Okay.
that's what she's going to do.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Tomorrow the web stream
warm up here. We're going to light something under the table soon, I think, just to keep our hands warm. It's chilly. At least it's not leaking anymore because the roof is frozen solid. So that helps.
I drove down from Fort McMurray this morning, so this is warm.
Oh, yeah. It's like crossing the equator. All right, just doing the gear check as we get ready for the second half.
You're probably wondering why there are so many referees in roller derby as compared to hockey.
I told you so. Why are
Yes.
there so many referees in roller derby as compared to hockey?
Well, let me tell you,
Excellent.
it's because it's such a fast and furious game.
Yes.
And you have to have your eyes on everybody all at once.
Right, so we've got a head ref, two
Then-
jam refs,
And you have the pack refs, the front of the pack and the back of the pack.
and the outside pack refs, or the OPRs. We also have NSOs. There's a lot of acronyms in roller derby. There's NSOs, OPRs, IPRs.
NSOs are non-skating
Officials, yes. Very important people that volunteer, including the officials, to keep it safe and keep it between the lines on the track and keep track of everything, too. You must have incredible penmanship to be an NSO, by the way. There's tests.
You don't even have to be able to skate to be an NSO,
No, as long as you have your own pen.
but it is a skill you can write on your NSO resume.
Yes. I would not want to be an NSO. I have all the honor and glory for all the NSOs and all the work they do. It's one of those thankless tasks that they do extremely well that they don't get enough credit for.
They get to keep their pen at the end of the game. That's a nice
That's right.
gift.
Complimentary pen and a pink mustache pin from Nomer.
No, we don't even get
No.
the pen.
We'll see what we can do. It's only day one. I'll talk to some people. We'll get you a pen. So don't forget, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning is game one of the RDAC National Championships. We have teams here from the Atlantic, from the Central, and from the West of Canada are going to be here tomorrow playing each other round robin style. And by sometime late Sunday afternoon, we're going to crown our first ever Canadian national champions. Very exciting.
The Queens of Roller Derby will be named. You don't want to miss it.
Ooh. That's kind of like the Pope being announced or something. It's almost as big as the Pope. Probably the second biggest thing.
I don't even know what to say. That's so true.
All right, we've had gear checks, we've had cheers, we've had thumbs up.
We visited all the emotions of roller derby at halftime.
The official timer has yelled something indistinguishable, but it did cause the skaters to come onto the track. Ooh.
Here we are, we're all lined up with number 23, Elbow Smackaroni.
And Shannon, is that Shannon the Cannon? Was that 01?
An 0-1.
01, Shannon the Cannon. Out of the pack with lead jammer, Shannon the Cannon.
When you hear the refs whistle once, you know somebody's going to the penalty box.
Elbow Smackaroni not too far behind her, but Shannon gets through that pack quickly. Has a look over her shoulder, does not call off the jam. It's going to go for some more points. As the pack goes past us here in turns 3 and 4 down the main straightaway. Shannon's looking for some more points. Another pass here. She's going to go for it. Speeds it up. Heard some whistles blow. That's typically a penalty. And penalties have been assessed.
Only a brief 30 seconds between each little jam here, so the girls have to quickly get reset, sort out who's in the penalty box, so how many players can be on the track.
Also, if you've got 2 blockers in the penalty box and you're the 3rd blocker with a penalty, you have to stay out for the next jam. Moulin Bruise and Sugar Bomb. Moulin Bruise without not a lot of help out there. Gets stood up by Sour Cherry at the back of the pack, but she's right right on the coattails of and right around Sugar Bomb. Moulin Bruise with one blocker gets through that pack. The ref at the front that's swinging his arms back and forth is signaling to Moulin that she's not lead jammer. Oh, Sugar Bomb jumps around the left side, steals a fistful of points and calls it off, but Moulin comes through and grabs 4 as well. Let's make some noise. Let them know you're out there. Come on.
It's not just about the jammers out there. As a blocker, I'd like to hear some noise for the blockers now.
Yes.
That's right.
That's right. They do all the hard work that nobody notices. Looks like Easy Bake or Easy Skate and who?
Easy Break Oven.
Yes, Break. You are correct. And Stitch Ripper. Easy Break takes the inside lane, comes out of turn 4 with a GoPro strapped to her head, and she has the lead jammer. Stitcher not far behind. Both jammers out of the pack. That means they're both eligible to score points. But Easy Break has lead jam, which means she can end it any time by just touching her hands to her hips, and she does. Calls off the jam. Also, one thing to keep in mind with roller derby, when you have players in the penalty box, the first opposing player you pass, you also get the points in the penalty box. Bonus points. So if they had 2 blockers in the box and she passes 1 white shirt, she gets 3 points.
Good to know.
This is locked up there. You can't tilt it down. So we'll bring it down a hair.
Oh, we got timeout?
Oh, we have a coach's timeout.
Was it an official review?
They're talking about something.
It's a lot of people there. I see Coach Lime and Coach Quadzilla out there.
If they can't resolve their differences within a certain time limit, they have a dance off.
Yes, in the octagon.
The disco ball will be lowered from the ceiling. Lights
And-
will be dimmed, music will go on,
Yes.
and we're going to see who is the winner.
Yes. And then we release kittens.
I'm on Coach Lime's team. I'd like to see him dance.
Oh, and Lulu Demon. I know Lulu Demon, Terminal City All-Star. She's guest coaching the team in black. She's also the owner-operator of Pivot Star Clothing. You see lots of those hoodies around at a derby event now. I see them everywhere now.
They're all over.
Everywhere. Over Europe and Australia, New Zealand.
At the opposite end of the arena here tonight, we have some derby merchandise all set up, so you can also be the fine owner of derby skates and derby t-shirts and everything derby.
Yes. There's also some great shirts here for the RDAC Nationals you can pick up as well, too. Have a look. Check out the vendors at the end, the opposite end from where we are. That's Cherry out of fire. Is that Shannon in the can? Shannon out of there again quickly with the lead jam.
Shot through as though she were a cannon.
Where's she from? I don't know where she's from. No, I just meant what league. Oh. A self-inflicted block. Blocker on blocker. It was a big hit, but it was 2 blockers hitting each other on the same team. Shannon took a grand slam on that, so she got 5 points because, jumps over the apex. Well, I guess the jam stopped. That was interesting.
Well, it was so cool, I'm speechless. Number 55, Diesel Duchess against number 22, Moulin Bruise.
Diesel has some local fans here. Moulin takes lane 4. Just gets pushed on the outside. Diesel's trying to work the inside. Coming out of turn 2, both jammers in a race for it. Diesel takes lead jam. Moulin Bruise right on her heels. It's a jammer race now. Diesel has the lead. Let's see if she calls it off. Moulin's playing some defense off of her. Takes a bump. Diesel gets through the pack and takes the points.
22 Moulin up against a black wall.
Mulan slips through as well, jumps through that corner, takes her points. Coach Lime is trying to kill a bug on the track.
Teabag knocks number 55 out, which forces 55 to come back in behind her.
Sometimes Coach Lime sees things and he thought he saw a bug and he ran out on the track and tried to kill it. We just let him do that now. We don't want him to get overexcited. Sugar Bomb in black, wearing a 5. Now skating for the Bellingham Betties. Just saw her last weekend down at the Wild West Showdown.
74, Stitch.
Stitch Ripper in white, but it's Sugar Bomb out of the pack. As Hudson's Canadian Hospitality is taking a lot of lead jams here, which is what they need because they need to get some points back on the board and close this gap. Sugar Bomb through the middle, nice block. Great work by the blockers in that pack to open up a huge gap down the middle of the track that Sugar Bomb exploited and skated right through to take those points. 4 on the board and call it off.
Doing great. No, you're doing great. I'm like, wow, this is really good. I don't have anything to say. No, it's good.
All right,
Chariot
easy
of
break
Fire.
oven in number 7, the Chariot of Fire. Here we go, we're off, we're tap dancing.
Yeah. Nice reverse block.
Nice blocking from Hudson Canadian Hospitality team. Easy break oven is the lead jammer in this one. Oh!
Nice. Hudson Hospitality's exploited that corner several times now, the last few jams. Taking a risk, though. They've given up points every time, too. I think they got to take that a little quicker or shut it down. But they're getting lead jam a lot more this half.
That little move is called jumping the apex, jumping over the line in the inside corner to get an advantage.
It's a rugby derby scrum going up around turns 1 and 2. Coming out of that turn, we're looking for a jammer to get free. Oh, Sour Cherry does a nice job of pushing the jammer out, and again, Hudson Hospitality's got lead. That's safe word, banana, banana, banana. What a great derby name. She needs a bigger shirt than most girls just to fit the name on there, but safe word, banana, banana, banana is the lead jammer. Whoa.
Woo!
Oh, is it per diem time? Oh, no. What did she get? I missed the call, ref. Okay, a forearm.
Safe word.
Safe word, banana, 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 going to the box for a major penalty. Forearm.
Followed by number 422. Stomperella. Oh, no Stomperella's back in.
But Pepper Longstocking is released from the box because both jammers can't serve a penalty simultaneously. So the white jammer comes back onto the track, makes her way up through the pack. This is still her initial pass, I believe. Banana, banana, banana. Safe word. That's how she rates her name as she fills in a form. Last name first, first name last.
First, middle, and last name are all the same.
Lots of whistles mean lots of penalties now. When you hear one hard whistle, that is a penalty being called, and another. No, safe word, banana, 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 getting a major track cut. Oh, slow pack. Nice hit out, though. Nice work by Smash Vegas on that knockout on the corner to force the jammer back and not give up any more points. Nice work by Smash Vegas.
So by now you've noticed that the girls with the stars on their helmets are the jammers, but you may have also noticed there's another girl in the pack, two actually, that wear stripes on their helmets. They're called the pivots, and they're in charge of their team members on the track.
Whoa. An official timeout. That jam started and finished quicker than most jams. There wasn't even a lead, and they called that one off. Start the jam, finish the jam.
This gives the coaches an opportunity to have a team huddle.
Yeah, talk about the after party. Who's bringing what salad?
Yeah, macaroni salad, Caesar salad. Anything made with mayonnaise or marshmallow paste.
That's Moulin Brews. There's no black jammer on the track, so it's a power jam for white. Moulin Brews out of the pack, comes out of turn 2. She's got lead. She's your lead jammer and your only jammer. This is what we like to call a power jam. So the team in white, which is the Sherlock Holmes, are trying to slow the pack down as much as they can so their jammer can exploit this 1 minute and get as many points as she can. She's through, Moulin. So she gets the 3 points on the floor plus the 2 in the box. That's a 5-point grand slam, as we like to call it. And again, you can see how White's trying to slow the pack down so their jammer can get through and take points. Moulin fights around the outside, gets pushed out. She's got to go back to come back inbounds cleanly without contracting a major. She does. It's a second 5 points. That's 10 so far. Oh, nice pass by safe word banana, banana, banana. As banana, banana, banana is back on the track. Maybe safe word banana cubed would be a better way to put it.
Could be shorter.
That's a lot of bananas.
It's a mouthful to say.
That's something. Maybe, yeah. Appears to be an official timeout. Called by the officials, which is officially
A timeout.
a timeout.
Funny
Apparently.
how that works.
Yes, it's very official. Everyone please rise during the official timeout. We release some dubs at center.
Put both hands in the air.
Oh yeah, I got some.
All right, Stitch Ripper number 74, number 5, Sugar Bomb are jammers in this one. Pack members are strategically analyzing how they're going to block these jammers as they come through. Sugar Bomb is our lead. Stitch Ripper makes it through the pack and is going to be coming around to score some points. Nice move, Sugar Bomb, calling it off before that other jammer could even make it through to score her first point.
Yeah, just riding the line down there to keep her skates in bounds and capture those extra points. Is Chariot of Fire and Shannon the Cannon stand at the jam line with a wall of blockers in front of them. An intelligible word is yelled by the timekeeper. And the whistle blows to send the jammers. Chariot of Fire decides to take the inside. Shannon outside, cuts back in again. They're coming out of turn 1, moving into turn 2. The jammers can't get out of this pack. There she is, Shannon, the cannon, flying out of that pack. Chariot of Fire, big hit by Easy Break Oven. Chariot of Fire gets right back up on her skates and boots it out of that pack. Now she wants to catch up to Shannon, hope her pack can hold her in, steal some points perhaps. Shannon gets out of that pack. She's past all the white shirts.
It's a common misconception that if you're hit out of bounds and you take a ref down with you that you get an extra point. Not so. It's not in the rules.
I think they should keep trying till they award the point one day, though. Maybe it's 2 refs at once you have to take down. I like it.
Diesel Duchess, number 55, is jamming up against number 24, Pepper Longstockings.
Oh, it's a scrum. Both packs working hard, but Pepper is out of that pack first. Pepper Longstocking, your lead jammer for the Sherlock Holmes. Oh, and a last attempt dive to try and stop Diesel. Ended up being a penalty for the white pivot.
When you hear a ref blow the whistle once, don't forget somebody's coming off to go sit on the penalty box chair. Keep it warm.
Diesel trying to battle her way through, taking the hits at the front.
Trying to go to the inside to get through. Inside doesn't work. She floats around to the out. Coming around.
Some nice work by D-Bag and Hacksaw on that pack.
Sherlock Holmes' team making a great attempt to build a 2-man wall. I should say a 2-girl wall.
T-Bag and Hacksaw making it really rough to get through that pack. Only 2 white blockers left out there now.
See, they hold the inside line around those corners.
Some tough work in both those packs there. You're allowed to make a little more noise than that for these skaters. They're working hard out there. Let them know. Let them know you're seeing what they're doing. Make some noise. Come on. Ooh. You must all just be trying to keep warm. If you're cold, you can clap your hands. That'll warm you up too. Or maybe rub the person next to you. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get a text for that one. I see Moulin Bruise. I didn't catch the other jammer. Oh, it's Sugar Bomb. Knocked out of the back of the pack. Oh, skaters flying everywhere. But Sugar Bomb, first one through. She's got lead jam. Moulin Bruise gets out of that pack as well.
Blockers have to be in constant communication out there on the track, informing each other which jammer is coming through at what time, what color, what outfit they're wearing. Do those leg warmers match my shorts? I mean, there's a lot of chit-chat going on out there on the track. It's very important.
What's her number? I mean, as in phone number. It's just under 13 minutes left. Well, the lead stretching out here for the Sherlock Homers over the Hudson Canadian Hospitality Tours. Sherlock Holmes in white, Hospitality in black. Hospitality's got the lead.
OMG face punch. Number 31 for Hudson Canadian Hospitality is the lead jammer. Oh, number 74 trying a sneaky maneuver, hugging the inside line to get around those corners.
Takes the points and calls off the jam. Easy break of and Chariot of Fire. We've seen them a lot tonight. Seen easy break going from the pack to the jam line, pack to the jam line often tonight. It's probably because of the GoPro.
I would say so.
Makes her faster. It's aerodynamic. Chariot of Fire looking for some space to get through on the outside. Some quick footwork out there as Chariot of Fire is trying to get around the corners and can't. I think they got her for, oh, no pass. It's all right. Looks like Easy Break's got lead. That additional signal the ref's making is that Chariot of Fire did not pass a skater. Quadzilla and Coach Lime seem perturbed that they didn't get 12 points on that one pass.
As the refs are blowing those 4 whistle blasts at the end of the jam, the jammers are still in high hustle to get through that pack because points are still being accumulated until that last whistle is blown.
They thought they deserved some points on that. Shannon, the cannon, out again. Oh, he's going to do some reverse blocking.
Jammer becomes blocker, nose to nose. That was called the jammer stare down.
Pepper Longstocking takes her up on the challenge. And even though Pepper stepped out of bounds, because Shannon was down, it doesn't count as a cut penalty because that player's got to be on their skates and in play in order to cut them. It appears that Coach Lime is freaking out again and seeing bugs on the track.
That's just his happy dance.
Maybe signaling something.
Zedart's almost through the pack when she was stopped by the Hudson Canadian Hospitality blockers.
They'll need a striker. The black jammer. No, that's the black jammer. You got him right. Oh. One of the things you'll see often is a blocker pushes a jammer out of bounds and then runs backwards on the track. They're trying to create a cut situation.
They have to be careful, though, that they don't break the pack. They have to remain within 20 feet of the pack, otherwise the jammer gets to go through unharmed.
Yeah, so you see a lot of the skill and strategy here. I'm going to push a jammer out of bounds and run back 10 feet on the track, make her come in behind me.
It's also an attempt to wear her down, use up her energy reserves.
Oh, hopefully get a major and get her off the track.
That too. May waste ya, 29 plus. Jammer for Hudson Canadian Hospitality this jam round. Ooh, she hugs the inside line and is through the pack. However,
I would have given it to her. That was a great skate. She just about made it through that inside corner. I would have just given that one to her.
sometimes just because they're pretty to watch doesn't mean it's legal on the track.
Yeah, darn rules. We're slowing the pack down to a crawl because we're in a power jam situation for the Sherlock Homers.
74, Stitch Ripper squeaks it through on the inside. 101, Wonky Kong is being held back by the white wall.
Right, so what the Sherlock Homers are trying to do here is hold one black blocker and slow the pack down and give their jammer the room that she needs to pass maybe one skater, which she does right there, and picks up another 5 points.
Controlling the speed of the pack is one of those very cool strategic derby things they do out there. Gaining time for their jammers, slowing the pack down, speeding it up. It's all part of the game.
Especially in a power jam, this is a situation where you want to slow the pack down and get your jammer through.
Blockers don't want their jammers to fight too hard to get through the pack. They want to make it as easy as possible, so they have to use specific skills to help their jammers squeak through.
That was a nice pass by May Waistya. Let's make some noise. Nice work, May Waistya. I thought that was a good pass.
I thought so too.
Just on merit or credit alone. How much time we got left? 6.5 minutes left. Live here at West Edmonton Mall on the opening night of the RDAC Nationals. First games start 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Who have we got tomorrow morning? We've got, let's talk about that. You go ahead and just do the weather and I'll just check the...
It's cold outside. And driving conditions were very poor, so we really appreciate that you're here tonight watching Derby. 227 for Sherlock Holmes Pub to 137 Hudson Canadian Hospitality.
Shannon out again with lead. Shannon's gotten lead quite often.
You notice Hudson Hospitality, was strategically trying to split the pack so that their lone jammer could get through unharmed.
Yes, the Hospitalitateurs trying to let their jammer get through in a power jam, and she's almost through. They're making it really hard for her. She gets through for a tough 5 points. Again, Shannon just pounding her way through the white jerseys. But she gets knocked out and recycled to the back by, it looks like, Chariot of Fire. Nice work trying to keep her off the track. Slowing her down. That's only her second pass.
Hudson Hospitality really doing a good job of controlling the speed. Someone being called for cutting the track.
And Shannon says that's enough of that. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, our first game of the Nationals begins with Muddy River Lumberjacks from Moncton, New Brunswick. Are there some skaters here from Muddy River? Do I hear some Muddy River fans? Against Pile of Bones from Regina. So you've got New Brunswick versus Moncton versus Regina tomorrow at 9 a.m. Let's go Moncton.
Nice fight through the pack.
Did I miss it quick? T and Tina. That's who it is. It is. T and Tina gets through the pack and gets lead, but calls it off to keep Sugar Bomb from stealing any points. As we're getting down to the last couple of jams. We got teams from New Brunswick, right? We got our Moncton, Regina, Saskatoon, the West Kootenays, Edmonton. Yes, Eville Roller Derby will be here tomorrow too.
Woohoo! 0-0 Luna Lone Star acting as jammer and blocker right off the line. What do we got here? 2 jammers heading towards the penalty box.
Who's going to get out first? Wait for it.
Dance off, everybody, dance off.
Wait for it.
Blockers are getting themselves organized. What you see here is a wall at the front of black.
Well, while we're waiting for the jammers to come out, why don't you talk amongst yourselves? Let's give them a topic they can talk amongst themselves for a while. No. Excellent jam. Good blocking.
Way to go. The nice demonstration of blocking positions on the track.
Yes. You were the best in your row. Our 2 teams from the Atlantic, we also have from St. John's, Fog City out here from St. John's. So the entire country will be represented tomorrow, almost from coast to mountain range.
Northwest Territories?
Not quite. I'm just thinking east-west, less north-south. Next year.
Where are they?
Yeah, where are they? Or the Yukon Roller Girls when you need them. Where's Fort Mac's team? Next time, right?
Oh, next time, Fort Mac team? Yeah, they'll be here.
Absolutely.
There's my friend Shelly.
All right, so we couldn't finish a jam without jammers. We're going to start a jam without jammers. Just to make sure we practice it all tonight. Oh, there's a timekeeper issue. Involves some running.
Finish this sentence. A jam without jammers is like...
Oh, it's like match game. There should be some music playing while we think of funny things to go with that. It's like cheese without the whiz.
Oh, good one.
Yeah. K without the D. KD without that yellow food coloring that makes kids hyper.
That's wrong.
Yes,
No.
bad.
I don't accept that as an answer.
Yeah, eat your vegan, KD.
It's like what?
Oh, I'm not saying that.
It sounded like the word 27 seconds. I'm sure he meant 5. And no jammers are released. Look at the action. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Huge movement there
They're
for a
going
second.
around the track so fast, it's like they're a blur. Here we go.
Look how well balanced
Here we
they
go.
are.
Jammers are on the track.
Bam. Now we got some action. Now the jammers are in the pack. Everyone was just waiting for each other. So polite, Canadian roller derby. Oh, pushes that jammer out, trying to draw a cut major. Couldn't do it. Still no jammer out of the pack yet. No one's going to take lead. Maybe nobody wants it. Oh, we got a lead. Oh, oh, and there's a pile up.
Luna Lone Star is named lead jammer, whereas Hudson Canadian Hospitality jammer, number 2.
Who's our lead? 0-0?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a 3-0. I got it.
The Sherlock Homers have lead. That's Luna Lone Star. She's now in scoring position, but wait, what's this? I smell a star pass, and Luna has passed the star to Chariot of Fire, who gets up on her toe stops and runs through that pack and picks up 5 points.
Fresh jammer on the run here.
Not a bad idea. When you start to get tired, you can hand off. The only time you can pass that star is only to your pivot. Your pivot is wearing the helmet cover with the stripe down the middle. That's the one person you can pass it to. And that's exactly what the Homers did. The Sherlock Homers. Versus the Hospitality-Tiers. As we're getting down to the end of it, oh, what did that whistle mean? Timeout, timeout, timeout. No, don't tell me. Starts with a T, 2 syllables.
Ends with an I'm
4
out.
vowels. 2 syllables, 4 vowels. Starts with a T, pointing to the East Coast, Toronto. I'm trying here. I think they took a timeout so they could get one more jam in.
That handsome gentleman standing in the middle of the track with a hat, pointing, dancing. He is the jam timer.
Ah.
And he is indicating that there is a timeout. Time out. Time out. Time out. All together, everybody. Time out.
Notes.
Time out. Cha,
There you
cha,
go.
cha.
There should be more footwork. Ah, well whistled. 5 seconds. I got it this time. Last jam. That's Easy Break Oven.
Who's 38?
Mamacita Muerte. I don't think I've seen her jam tonight. Oh, Moulin Bru's got in trouble. Probably something she said. Muerte gets pushed out. Hoochie's got her pinned at the back of the pack.
Black
Again.
wall happening there. Number 55, pivot for Hudson Canadian Hospitality, doing a fine job of keeping her people in a group, communicating.
Nice jump through the inside there by Easy Break as the Hospitalitors take up some more points. I don't think they're going to close the gap on this last jam. But I can tell they're having fun. Oh, Easy Break, another easy pass. Takes the easy way, Easy Break. While Muerte continues to have a tough go to the back of that pack. There's a really tough pack out there for the Hospitalitors. Oh, the hits are big down in that corner. Easy Break through again. These are grand slams. Oh, no pass, no
Emotions are
point.
running high now in the last few seconds of this jam, and the girls are fighting hard.
You can cut the tension with a knife.
It's true.
Time is out on the clock, but we play to the jam clock that's running down right now, sitting at about 15 or 17 seconds. Easy Break trying to look for one more pass. As the homers have not gotten their jammer out, they're just going to focus on defense now and try to, a big swing and a miss there in that corner.
Hudsons are really doing a fine job of keeping that jammer from getting through.
That's the end of the game. Come on, you can make some more noise than that for these skaters. Let's hear it. The Sherlock Homers and the Hudson Canadian Hospitalitors really rocked and socked it tonight for your entertainment. Don't forget to be back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, Game 1 of the Canadian National Championships. You got to come and see that action.
Congratulations to both teams, Sherlock Holmes Pubs and Hudson Canadian Hospitality.
That's right. We're all winners.
We are.
They'll all get participation beers afterwards, I think, too. So join us tomorrow when the Muddy River Lumberjacks from Moncton, New Brunswick take on the Pile of Bones from Regina. Game 1, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Be here or else I'll send someone by your house.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. My name is I Told You So, all the way from Fort McMurray, Alberta, here tonight with...
I'm Mac the Mouth. And we're done. Thank you. Drive safe and get back here tomorrow morning for our games. Good night.
Too late.